Hi everyone, and welcome back. It's me, Valentian, again, coming back with another historical journey. Cleopatra the Seventh, Queen of the Nile, the last pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Born in 69 BC, she was the daughter of King Ptolemy XII and his sister Cleopatra V. Now, Cleopatra wasn't just any ordinary princess. She was a force to be reckoned with. You see, her family, the Ptolemies, they weren't Egyptians, not really. They were Greeks who had taken over Egypt after Alexander the Great kicked the bucket, and they ruled Egypt for quite a while. But Cleopatra, she was different. She wanted to be more than just a Greek queen in Egypt. She wanted to be an Egyptian queen. So unlike her royal relatives before her, Cleopatra took the time to learn the Egyptian language. She also cared about the gods and customs of Egypt. And when she became queen, she made sure to show her people that she was one of them. She wore Egyptian clothes, jewelry and makeup, and she even built temples to Egyptian gods. The people of Egypt loved her for it. They saw her as their own. Now, Cleopatra wasn't just popular with the people, but also with the intellectuals of her time. You see, Cleopatra was smart, like really smart. She was said to be well-versed in mathematics, science, and medicine. She could hold her own in a conversation with the smartest folks around. But perhaps what made Cleopatra truly unique was her charm. She was known throughout the ancient world for her beauty and charisma. Men and women alike were drawn to her, and she knew how to use that to her advantage. One time when she was just 18 years old, there was a civil war in Egypt between her and her own brother. Now, Cleopatra needed some serious backup, and she knew just where to get it. She sent a letter to Roman leader Julius Caesar, asking for his help. Now, according to legend, she had herself secretly brought to Caesar, rolled up in a rug. Talk about a dramatic entrance. Anyway, Caesar was smitten with Cleopatra, and he helped her secure her throne. But soon enough, Caesar was gone, assassinated by a group of senators, and Cleopatra had to find a new ally. This time she turned to another Roman general, Mark Antony. He was a bit older than Cleopatra, but that didn't stop her from falling head over heels for him. In fact, some say Cleopatra was so infatuated with Antony that she even built a new city called Alexandria in his honor. The two of them ruled Egypt together for almost a decade. During this time, Egypt reached a golden age of prosperity and peace. But not everybody was happy. See, at this time Rome was changing. It was growing bigger and becoming more powerful. And many of Rome's leaders, including Octavian, who later became Emperor Augustus, they wanted to bring Egypt under Rome's control. Cleopatra and Antony refused, but it didn't help. In 31 BC, Octavian and Cleopatra's armies clashed in a battle off the coast of Actium. It was a decisive victory for Octavian, and afterwards he chased Cleopatra and Antony back to Alexandria. Now, Cleopatra and Antony could have fought on, but they chose not to. Instead, they decided to end their own lives rather than be captured by Octavian. According to one version of events, Cleopatra took the venomous bite of an Egyptian snake, while Antony fell on his own sword. With Cleopatra's death, ancient Egypt as an independent kingdom came to an end. Egypt became a part of the Roman Empire, and the once mighty pharaohs became a thing of the past. Despite her tragic end, Cleopatra's legacy lived on. Throughout history, she has been portrayed in books, plays, and movies countless times, and no wonder why. Her life was nothing short of a thrilling adventure. She was a brilliant leader, a fierce warrior, a cunning strategist, and a woman ahead of her time. Even in her romantic life, Cleopatra was anything but ordinary. She had affairs with two of the most powerful men in the ancient world, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. With Caesar, she had a son named Caesarion, while with Antony she had 3 children, twins named Alexander Helios and Cleopatra Selene, and a younger son named Ptolemy Philadelphus. Even though Cleopatra is often remembered for her romantic entanglements, it's important to remember that she was also a great ruler. She led Egypt through a period of peace and prosperity, and she made sure to protect her people from the dangers of the outside world. Unfortunately, her efforts were ultimately in vain, and Egypt did become a part of the Roman Empire. However, Cleopatra's story shouldn't be forgotten. She was a brilliant leader, a fierce warrior, and a woman ahead of her time. She may not have been an Egyptian by blood, but she became a true Egyptian queen by heart. All right, friends, that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more historical tales. Until next time, stay curious.